So Jon, another pre-season game under the belt, a draw against a team from the higher level National League South. How are you feeling?
Really pleased across these last two games, to be honest. We gave ourselves two difficult games in Slough and Farnborough. Considering we're a very new squad, we're still looking at a few trialists.
What particularly pleased you?
I've been, to be honest, the main thing tonight, I think we just said it in there, they really had a go at us first half, like physically. They played that game like a league game, and they had, I think, two of their three midfield played in the National League last year. They got some good, experienced non-league players in there, and they put it on us. They were quite direct. There was no time to play, and I thought we stood up to it really well. It was a really intense first half. And although we went in behind, I thought we matched them. I really did.
You created lots of chances.
Yeah, we created a bit like Saturday. I thought we created good chances first half Saturday and didn't take them. Obviously, we got Dobbo's goal just before half time, which I think we deserved. Both of their goals were disappointing from our point of view. Both things we've pinpointed that we've spoke about on half time, and we've got a couple of in particular like full-back positions, two young full-backs who have come out of academy football that are very, very good players. We're delighted to have them, but there's bits that they were taught how to defend in academies that's different how we need to defend here. So there's bits that they need to learn now in July in readiness for August. So I'd much rather these things happen now. Obviously a free header from a corner was disappointing, but yeah, they were both preventable goals. But I think if you look at the balance of play first half, I think we stood up to them and more. I thought we caused real problems for them. So and the second half, a bit like Saturday, the second half's very difficult in friendlies. I just said that to them in there. You get multiple changes, systems change, personnel change. You have players that, we obviously unfortunate injury to Sam Togwell, and you then have to get players come back on the pitch that have come off, and it just gets very messy, and it's difficult for players to impress second half. But I think the fact we hung in there, we got a draw out of it. Not that results are important, but I thought we showed that sort of mental toughness to keep going and get that goal, and I think we deserved it. I think over the course of the night, obviously we've missed a penalty, they've missed a few chances second half, but I think over the course of it, it's probably a fair result. So yeah, really pleased across those two games. I think we gave ourselves a tough challenge, and you learn more against playing higher teams, because you get stretched and you find out where you need to improve and where you might have one or two little weaknesses. So we've learned an awful lot.
Anything you did particularly learn? Anything that you're going to now take forward to the rest of the pre-season and preparing for the campaign?
Well, I mean, there's a lot that we're having to change up at the minute. We're changing shape. We've changed shape. We thought we played 3-5-2 Saturday, and we were really positive with that. I thought we played really well Saturday first half in that shape. But then with a couple of little bits of personnel today, you want to look at certain players in certain positions, and it wasn't right for us to play that way tonight. But we're trying to learn different systems and different ways of playing. We've got players that can play in maybe two or three positions. So our job really is to understand going into those first games of the season how we want to play. We're probably down to a couple of systems that we want to play, but we want to be flexible. We want to play different ways. And I'll be honest, I'm really pleased where we are. I think 3 games in, 4 to go. We've got 3.5 weeks till the season starts. Honestly, I think we're ahead of where I thought we would be, just because of the amount of change that we've had. So I think we're looking together. I think we look together as a team. And yeah, we need to keep progressing. There's bits we need to iron out, but I think if we do keep progressing, we'll be in a good place come August.
Yeah. So you're obviously going to go about refining the squad probably over the next few weeks. What are you still looking for?
We've got some decisions to make. There's probably need to sign 3 or 4 more players, and there's obviously some of those will probably be ones that are with us already. We just need to sit down with 1 or 2 of them, because you can't keep players with you all pre-season and then tell them at the end of July they're not part of your plans. I think you have to be fair and honest to those players. So we've got some discussions to have over the next week. We've kind of whittled down the squad a little bit in terms of trialists, but we probably need to do a little bit more of that. And there are still players becoming available. That's the important bit as well. So that's the hard bit for managers at this stage, because there are more players that will become available, and you've just got to make hopefully the right calls on which ones you keep and which ones you let go, and also knowing that there might be 1 or 2 still become available. So it's a fine balancing act. We're probably 3/4 of the way there, 75–80% there in terms of the squad. But we've got, I think how what we do over the next couple of weeks is really important to get the balance of the squad right.
Brilliant. Thanks ever so much for your time, Jon.
No worries.